Check out Double Jump Video Games.
What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. We're here at PRGE and we just got here. We finished setting up. Abby, Richard, and Josh are finishing that right now while Sam and I walk around, do our final shopping of the day. We're going back to see that guy Kevin to see if he's got those PS2 games for Sam. We're gonna check out a few other spots and hopefully we find some cool stuff, but more importantly, hopefully we make a lot of awesome sales today. It is super early in the morning. We got like 5 hours of sleep, but I'm excited and Sam's excited.
Very excited.
And it's gonna be a good day.
Well, they're not letting anybody in until things get cleared out of the aisles, and apparently that wasn't yet.
How you feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling pumped.
He's filming.
Oh yeah. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
How you feeling?
Let's do it.
All right. Check it. This is our booth.
Hey, look, hey.
We're all set
Technically,
up.
Show the viewers all these copies of Jack and Daxter that are gonna sell today.
Oh, God.
that they harassed me for.
Are you gonna make a bet if they don't sell, you have to buy them? Only one of them.
Hey,
How are we doing, Sam?
doing good.
Yeah.
Selling lots of stuff.
Yes,
Having
we
fun.
are. Oh
Having
yeah.
fun.
Busy,
Feasting
busy.
it.
Crushing it.
It's been super busy here at the booth and we haven't been able to vlog or do anything. There's just been a constant flow of people, but we're doing really, really good. I'm super happy and I'll film whatever I can.
I'm a comic artist.
They obviously didn't care.
I'm trying to fucking click on your website and it's fucking breaking.
I know, but that's because that's a banner for Portland Retro Gaming. So you're joining the fun of Portland Retro Gaming.
Oh,
Look who it is.
Hello! Wait, now you're on video.
Oh yeah.
See that? Inception.
Video Inception.
Very good.
All right, guys, I'm here with Pat. What do you have to say?
We are at the Purge.
Yeah.
It is your right to purge at PRGE 2018. Check out Double Jump Video Games. Check out Double Jump Video Games.
Oh yeah. And pre-order Pat's new Super Nintendo guidebook.
That's right.
And buy the certain NES guidebook as well.
UltimateNES.com.
Check it out, guys.
All right.
Hey guys, we are back at the store now to grab some more stuff. Today was amazing. And we are taking more systems because we sold out of PS2s. We sold out of Saturn. I'm also taking one of the Picos. I think that it'll be interesting. And then we grabbed a bunch of more Wii games. We realized we only had taken 1 or 2 copies of each of the good ones. So we got those. We brought a bunch more of the handhelds. People were asking for like PSPs and stuff. And we had to resurface a few games that we must have missed when putting them out before. We went to dinner after after it closed, went to Outback Steakhouse. We didn't do any filming there. We just wanted to relax and eat. And luckily, it doesn't open tomorrow until 10. So we're going to be waking up at probably 8 o'clock instead of, 6 like this morning. So we should be able to get some good sleep tonight. I'm really excited. Sam and I didn't buy too much, but we are going to show you guys what we got once we get back home. And we got really cool stuff today. I'm really excited to show you guys that. So we're going to finish up here, get headed home, and then we'll show you guys what we picked up today at PRGE. All right, guys, we are home once again. First actual selling day at the expo. So much fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we did really good with sales, which is good. We are, I think we're on track to get near the goal. I don't think we're going to hit it, but I think we are at least going to get close, which is good. We just left the store, came back home, we replenished a bunch of stuff that had sold out. We brought more PS2s, we're bringing some more handheld stuff, and a bunch of DS games that we didn't bring, but people were asking for them. So we didn't get anywhere near as many pickups as yesterday because, of course, we were stuck at the booth all day. And we did most of our shopping yesterday. So we have a small amount of things to show you here, but some very quality stuff. Cool stuff. So I'll get these out of the way. Okay. So 2 N64 games here. Really not in the best shape. They're a little sun faded on the front, but they were extremely cheap. And these are, I mean, even sun faded, this is a pretty good deal. Because these aren't like $5 games, but Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000. This is actually the last game that I needed in my collection last time. This is complete, and also NFL Blitz 2000. Also complete. They're both sun faded, but they were both marked at $10, and I got them for 15, so $7.50 each. And I think they were, I don't know what they were on price charts. It's like
They were like 20 and 20 or something.
yeah, it's like $40 worth of stuff for $15, and I'd love for them to not be sun faded, but eventually I'll probably find some upgrades. Everything inside is fine, of course. It's just the actual fronts of the boxes that are a little sun faded.
From that same seller, I got one game, Army Man Sarges Heroes, the first one. I didn't have this one yet. This one is not sun faded, funny enough. It's a little pushed in on the front, but otherwise there's no edge wear. It was $10.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, none of these had price. This one didn't have a price on it. You said those did?
Yeah, those are marked at $10.
Yeah, this one didn't have a price. The seller, we'd been over there a few times, and he recognized us, and I just held it up, and he said 10, and I didn't even try and argue. So I was happy with that. And I had a box protector, luckily. Funny enough, the 2 sports games were already in box protectors, but that one wasn't. But luckily I had an extra at the booth.
Yeah. So, my friend John, I think he's mostly known on Instagram. His username is vombie, VOMBIE. You can check him out. He's a fairly large collector from Southern Oregon. He brought these to my booth and asked if I was interested, and I asked him how much. He said $250 for both, and I just said deal, and I bought them. And that is 2 factory sealed grape Nintendo 64 controllers. And I already had one, so there's these 2 that I just bought from him, but this is the one that was already in my collection. This one, there's a lot of cracks on the side. It doesn't really stand up too well. It stands up on its own, but it's leaning a lot, and these ones are in much better shape. This is the one that I'm going to be keeping in my collection. It's the better of the 2, and then this one, I'm not sure if I want to put it up in the store, or if I want to throw it up on eBay, or if I want to try and trade this, possibly trade this straight across if possible, or have to put some cash with it to get either the fire orange controller sealed, or a gold one, because those are the last 2 that I need. So, if possible, that'd be super awesome. If any of you guys out there have a Fire Orange N64 controller factory sealed, in good shape, or the gold one, please let me know. I'd be interested. If you're not interested in this, please still let me know, because I'm interested. So, that was super cool.
Yeah, we're just looking up where you're storing them. You're going to need to find more room.
Yeah, there's no room for them, but you know,
I was just trying to
that's
picture.
not a bad problem.
I was trying to
have.
picture where you put them, and I think
Yeah.
you're running out of space. I guess I'll show, because his last few are really good. So we went back to Kevin. He did end up selling that Blood Will Tell, but he said that if he finds another one, he has my contact information, and we actually live pretty close in the United States. So, and he travels down to Florida a lot, so he said he would let me know, and he would honor the price that he had it at, so that was really neat. But he did still have, he did have the other game that he held aside for me, and that's Wild Arms, Alter Code F, and this was 50, so I was very happy with that.
Yeah,
and
pretty good. So, Sam started his PS2 collection on this trip, and it's already a beast PS2 collection.
Yeah,
it's not big quantity wise, but quality is top notch.
Well, I had a PS2 and a PS1 collection a long time ago when we were both in Orlando. But when I moved from Orlando to Fort Myers, I downsized. I kept all the PS3 for some reason, but I sold all the other two. And then when I moved again in Fort Myers, into another place, Fort Myers, Cooper bought all the other PS3. But I always wanted to get PS1 and PS2 back because a couple of my favorite games are on the PS1 and the PS2. So Cooper had that white system, and I jumped on it. And then I didn't plan on going. We kind of talked about this. I just didn't. Oh, your cat's going crazy. There wasn't anything at the expo that really caught my eye from a higher end perspective. So I kind of shifted my focus to this, and I'm very happy with what I got.
Yeah.
And then what he got, and I'll let him go through them, but
So
I don't know how he did it, because whereas I wasn't able to really find anything that I was kind of looking for going in, he did, and it's crazy.
The things that you were looking for were there. They were just really expensive.
Well, they were there from one. We only saw one seller, and
Yeah.
they were the same ones that we've been looking on, that have been on eBay for probably like 2 years and are not in the best condition and probably a little overpriced.
So that vendor that has the stuff we're talking about, they had Complete in Box, Sculptor's Cut, Stunt Racer, Super Bowling. I mean, they had almost everything. And they were as far as we know, they were the only vendors, or they are the only vendors at the show this year that have those.
Yeah, and for
with
me,
the box at least.
Right, and for me, those were the only three, for at least from off the top of my head, the three biggest games that I'm missing are Stunt Racer. I have a cartridge, actually. I got it from Coop a couple years ago, but I'm missing Stunt Racer, Super Bowling, and then the next one is kind of a little bit of a drop-off. It's all the way down to, like, Starshot, thank you, Circus Fever. But I didn't see any of those besides the ones, and it just wasn't right. The deal wasn't right, so...
Yeah.
But
so, yesterday, Abby, at the end of the show, Abby told us that she saw a Chameleon Twist 2 for 110, complete. And we were like, what the heck? You know, where? And unfortunately, the people, or the booth that she saw it at, they had already closed everything down and they were gone for the day. So, we waited around this morning, and they finally got there and started setting up, and we kind of like bombarded them when they were in a rush to do things. We're like, hey, you have Chameleon Twist too? Let me see it.
You bombarded them.
And they didn't seem too happy. But
he keeps putting us in this. It was
you were physically with me.
I was just hovering.
So anyway, they finally got the stuff out, and we went and looked at it, and they had a few games here that I ended up getting that I really wanted. They were a couple of them were in my top 4 most wanted games to find at this convention. And so what I ended up doing is I ended up buying the boxes and manuals and leaving the cartridges out, because he said that he doesn't mind splitting it, and he'll just remove the price of what he sells the cartridge for from the complete copy, which is normally what I do at the store. However, his cartridge prices were overpriced, so when he takes out the price of a cartridge, it's, you know, if it takes out $50 from what I have to pay for the box, I can replace that cartridge for $30. So it makes sense to just buy them without the cartridge anyway. because they're overpriced. But what I ended up doing is that Cubivore that you guys saw yesterday, I picked that up for 140, and I traded it to him for 175 in trade credit. So for what I have here, after that Cubivore trade, I only paid $80 because it was 81, but he just said 80's fine. So 80 bucks plus that Cubivore. So I'm into it 220, which is pretty dang good. So I got the Donald Duck Going Quackers, and this one has a manual in it, but I already had a manual, but he didn't want to split the manual, so I've got an extra manual that's in the store's inventory, which I was going to take if I needed to complete this, but that's fine. And then along with this, I got the cartridge from Double Jump's inventory, so that's complete now. And then I also got just the box and manual, no cartridge here, for StarCraft 64, which was in my top 4 to get, or maybe top 5 to get from this show. No cartridge, like I said, but it was priced at $165, and I think he had the cartridge at $59.99, so it's like $100 for this, basically. And then the last one, which was my third, like, Beast Wars and Worms were kind of tied for like 1 and 2, but this one was the number 3 game that I wanted to get, and so this one is box only. Unfortunately, there was no manual, but we did grab that Chameleon Twist 2 that Abby saw. It's not in the best condition. It's not bad at all, but it is a little, a little worn and everything. But they had it priced at $110, so Abby was correct on that price, but that was with no manual. And then they took the cartridge out, which they had priced at $30, so it dropped it down to 80 bucks. And of course I did the trade and everything. And then for that one, got the cartridge from Double Jump, of course, for 25. So getting 30 bucks knocked off to leave the cartridge behind, and then getting the cartridge for 25, that's an extra $5 savings, basically. So I need a manual for Chameleon Twist 2, and I might just go on eBay and buy one, but I'm going to wait a few days to see if any of you guys have one that you want to sell to me for maybe slightly cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. So let me know if you have that one. And
But just make sure you sell it. You're in at 105 then. Just make sure you sell it to him for at least enough to get to 151. That way mine was cheaper.
No. Somebody give me a good deal on the manual. No, I'll trade for the manual or I'll buy it. Either way. I have tons of stuff to trade, of course, as you guys know. So that is everything we picked up today. And we are going to possibly get a few more things tomorrow, but I think the chances of that are kind of slim. We might pick some stuff up right at the end when the deals are super hot, but I don't think either of us are eyeballing anything at any particular seller's booth. So if we do pick up anything, it's going to be like something that we just happen to see. It's not going to be something we were waiting for. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
feet hurt.
Got to talk to a lot of cool people.
Yeah, we had a lot of nice conversations. We got a lot of good. People had a lot of good feedback. Definitely kept saying how good the prices were. Kept saying how nice the service was. Just from everybody. How well organized it was, and multiple people said they were going to leave a 5-star review. And it was interesting because we handed out business cards to everybody, and a lot of people, still didn't know that the store was open, and so now, and they're like, "Oh, I live 3 blocks away."
Yeah.
And so,
And
Coop got a bunch of Coop got a bunch of new, not just customers at the expo, but he got a bunch of new customers too, which is obviously nice.
Yeah, it'll be super cool. And we got to talk. I talked a lot with Dennis. He is Super NES Man on Instagram. He is also the founder of WADA, which they're basically competing, like they compete with VGA. They're like a grading company, but they're 10 times better than VGA. They're transparent with everything that they do and all that. I got a little bit of footage. I showed like a sculptor's cut that they had. But tomorrow I'm going to be filming a little bit with Dennis. He's going to be in the vlog talking about WADA. So that'll be cool. And I'll show you guys the 6 gray Nintendo World Championship cartridges that they have at their booth, which is insane. But you'll see that tomorrow. I talked with Stefan a lot. He is Archon 1981, I believe, on Instagram. Big collector, super awesome guy. Talked with Norm the Gaming Historian and Pat the NES Punk and Ian and Aaron from Retro Liberty, all super awesome people. You guys saw a couple of them earlier in the vlog, which is cool that they were willing to, willing to do that. So yeah, awesome day, lots of fun. Richard and Josh and Abby also had a really good time. And everyone's going to be back tomorrow again. And I think tomorrow's vlog is going to be really, really similar to today's. I mean, I'm going to film what I can, kind of like today, and we'll just see what happens. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.